Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the financial secrets that keep the corporate world turning. And today we are diving into something that sounds like a really complex crypto investment, but might just be a big deal in the ETF world. This is a report from Bitwise 10 Crypto Index ETF, and they are making some significant moves. Think of it as a big announcement about their game plan for the future, and we are going to break down exactly what it means for investors and the crypto market landscape. Before we jump in, if you love getting this kind of plain English breakdown of big corporate documents, hit that subscribe button. And for more real-time discussions and to connect with other finance enthusiasts, join our Discord community. The link is in the description below. So what we have here is a Form 8K filing. In simple terms, this is like a company shouting out important news that the public needs to know right away. It is not your everyday report, it is for big events, and for Bitwise 10 Crypto Index ETF, the big event is their conversion. The report is dated the 9th of December 2025, and it is all about what happened on the 8th of December and a little bit into the 9th. This filing tells us about a major shift for their fund. They have officially converted into an exchange-traded fund, or ETF, which is a really big deal. Up until now, it was operating under a different structure, but now it is going to be traded on a major stock exchange. This conversion means that the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index ETF, which is their official name, is now a lot more accessible to everyday investors. Before this, it was a bit more niche. Now, as an ETF, it is designed to be traded on a stock exchange like any other stock. And this part here details what exactly is trading on the big board. The common shares of beneficial interest of Bitwise 10 Crypto Index ETF are now trading under the ticker BitWoo on the NYSE Incorporated. This is where the action is really going to happen for this fund. The company has marked itself as an emerging growth company. This means they are relatively new and get some regulatory flexibility. It is a common designation for newer companies or funds looking to grow. Now, let us get into the meat of what makes this conversion official. Because they are becoming an ETF, they had to sign a bunch of new agreements with various service providers. You can think of these as partnerships that are essential for an ETF to operate smoothly. They have signed new agreements for things like cash custody, acting as a marketing agent, becoming the official custodian, prime execution, trade financing, transfer agency services, fund administration and accounting, and even agreements with what they call authorized participants and trading counterparties. These agreements are the nuts and bolts that allow the ETF to function day to day. They are responsible for holding the assets, executing trades efficiently, keeping the books, and facilitating the creation and redemption of ETF shares. All of these are crucial for investor confidence and the smooth operation of the fund. Moving on to other important events, the shares themselves, the ones that will trade under BitWoo, were approved for listing and trading on the NYSE Incorporated on the 8th of December, and they started trading on the 9th of December. This is the moment they have been working towards as part of this transition. They are also withdrawing their shares from quotation on OTCQX, which is a different kind of over-the-counter trading market. This move signals a deliberate step towards more mainstream financial markets. An important point here is how shares are created and redeemed. With this conversion, it is now primarily done by what are called authorized participants. These are typically large financial institutions that work directly with the ETF provider to create and redeem large blocks of ETF shares. This mechanism is key to keeping the ETF share price closely aligned with the value of the underlying crypto assets. Now, while this filing isn't a financial statement in the traditional sense, it does list a lot of exhibits that back up the information. We see references to their trust agreement, amendments, and various service agreements. This is like looking at the receipts that prove all these deals have been made. This exhibit here, the trust agreement, is essentially the rulebook for how the fund is structured and operated. It has been amended and restated, which means they have updated the foundational documents to reflect their new ETF status. These other agreements, like the Prime Execution Agreement and Custodian Agreement, are the backbone for executing and settling trades, crucial for any financial product. And this, the prospectus, is probably the most important document for any potential investor aside from this 8. It is the detailed guide that explains everything about the fund, its holdings, risks, and objectives. It was filed on the 9th of December, meaning it is readily available for anyone wanting to dive deeper. So who is behind all this? It is Bitwise Investment Advisors, LLC, acting as the sponsor. They are the ones orchestrating this entire transition. And signing off on this report is Paul Fusaro, the Chief Operating Officer and Secretary of Bitwise Investment Advisors, LLC. This confirms the official nature of the filing. Now, let's talk about what this all means. For Bitwise, this conversion to an ETF is a massive step towards legitimacy and broader market acceptance. It moves them from a more specialized trading environment to a regulated exchange, which can attract a much larger pool of capital. This could lead to increased trading volume and potentially a more stable price appreciation for the fund, especially as the digital asset space matures. The key risk here, as always with crypto, is volatility. But transforming into an ETF provides a more structured and regulated way to access that volatility. This is a clear positive signal for the fund's accessibility and potential growth. Alright, that is our breakdown of Bitwise 10 Crypto Index ETF's big announcement. What is your take on this conversion and what it means for the crypto ETF market? Drop your thoughts in the comments below if you found this breakdown valuable. Please give this video a like and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.